into a true penny for Dr. Agri, head of civil service, and a boy of my baby, and also thanks to Honorable Emiliata, our fisheries and aquaculture, and I'm my 2 floors, our ministry so far, no, executive team no. As of today, no, Ghana Railway Development Authority executively in the office. So, me auntie Afina, yenya baby temporary or this year. We were paying $300,000. Yedeka INTIA, but offer contract now. Contract in the offer constructions now. Yedia mandika baby and the minti minka, but Ghana Sikama is about 1.5 billion. Yes, railway construction. Eka edao. Debbie Nasa ya besen ekoji na edena. Say ebo a unhwa railway ne o besen ekoji. Ekoji before Euro facility no for railway 6. And here from Kojokrum to Hini Valley. Oma yewe. Dabi ya only 15%. And that's kind of way. Sikano say ya draw down 198 million euro. Aka 301 million euro due to the program ninti ya stop it. Na sikana sen kwa na omudi yes sa keteke kwa na keteke kwa ni 72 kilometers roughly until it was earmarked for 500 million euro facility to do the railway line. But before that, you know, government of Ghana how many kilometers? 72 kilometers. In Ghana alone, we are there be 72 kilometers. Keteke kwa and then it's 500 million. Yes, but it also included a friend is saying keteke nanka say beto locomotive no and a signal no but me chechim but in Ghana no what why say 500 million so na say do. Oh, for construction in Ghana we are constructing a kilometer for $6.2 million on average. Ade. But so far Kenya say 3.2 million. Inside 6.3. And then it starts from the construction point of view and contract negotiation. Kenya 3.2. Oko Japan, Oko Panama, why you Juma or Taiwan near there. The one some constructor say. Oh, for Japan for normal suburban rail is less than $1 million per kilometer. Now then, I 6 million. You're afraid within the production method issue. So Captain most of our railways, you know, we use production method for development. And it's hard. Some method now we use Japan. The Baha, I am for Nina Bewu. Obian, but I say, most of these contracts, you know, have been set up to execute. But the good thing is this time we are looking for value for money in terms of the construction. Indeed, we are now making sure most of these construction can be done affordably and sustainably, Captain. But yes, we inherited a very difficult sector. But for now, no. Who say 77 kilometers? 72 kilometers. And you're 172. Dabi. Just 72. Yes. To Captain Osha, Railway 5 na a year, no. And I had $7 million a year 1 kilometer. Yes. Then I said I can take an way. Yeah, Papa and baby tonight. But because I had $7 million, you can take a just 1 kilometer. Wabra Kenya here 3 million. Na Japan less than 1 million. Yes. Na yet because Captain the woman say, no, a year part of things that you say look a year. Offer most of these contracts, you need people who understand the work technically to be part. Inti offer you share the way you see structure your contract na na. In some cases, no offer the year from secondary to Kojokrum $9.2 million per kilometer. Yeah, $9.2 million per kilometer. Oh, until nyabutre mamchechum. Ni set up now, but at the moment, you know, what we need is to review contract, you know, in terms of its production rate and what we want to achieve. And to one kasa woshepa yen kanukre. All other things being equal. And you say you keteke kwan kilometer ba kumaye. And ka wo bibia wo yen fencherem to say dem wo Japan. And the mo yen wo Kenya na. Ka keteke kwan kilometer ba ko cost say. Oh, offer Ghana has any day. Say ba use what we call it non-fabricating method. Basically, you know, contract and a cost site a year. We can look at a rough estimate of about $3.84 million per kilometer. We can do that. And that says 9 million. No? We will save about $5 million. Oh yes, in production rate. in production rate. And the advice is we should not give a contractor more than 20 kilometers at a time. Into 20 kilometers, no atwaso. Because the moment you issue a contractor more than 20 kilometers, because railway the woman say, Captain, offer road basically 3 formations. Railway or 5. In the interim railway nature, who cost second year, railway 1853, 1904, that's all. Who used to be at the moment, your subsoil formation, number 1, formation layer, ballast. As all the bitumen neguso, as all the emobana guso, emobana a friend of ballast neguso, as we are all the sleepers up to so, as well lay the ray and casano. At the moment, you're spending 13 billion on road. Road may be anywhere about go more than 3 years. Offer the sheer load. The far road in this war. You are offer road without Kotema to Accra, you can see 100 tons on the road. It will not last. What you need that railway can take that load. Into the Americans say, yes, railway a high keeper's end, but it needs political will to get it done. And once you've done it, it can last for many years. In too far railway now, in fact, Ghana have 6.2 on the average now, $1 million now. It is far cheaper compared to road in the long term. Because all cost second DCC now railway 1904, and that's all. Accra to Tema in 1953. That's all. And I will say people understand what is in terms of the whole life cycle cost, they will say, into railway need Captain, you bet my road, you be road after you be road after chain, but the railway anywhere, our roads will not last. And then they met me the amount for free. Into Japan and they make an intentional effort. Our Mudia railway. So Tanzania here, with the question 2025, 2026 budget, Omo allocated 1.5 trillion Tanzania shillings, which is equivalent to about $613 million to expand their SGR.
In Patrol, how many kilometers? Okay.
They are building that for over 522 kilometers.
Okay. Ghana for Muntio. Tanzania. I mean, Yabutre. One kind. But Tanzania, African country. And all the $600+ million. How many kilometers?
But the American say Tanzania no share allocation of budget for Anum make for you to know how important they see the railway to be. But in terms of allocation, Tanzania they are constructing for $4 million per kilometer. In terms of the construction rate.
Then on this $600 million, over 100.
Yes.
Now you $500 million, a year less than 80.
And a contract setup. Setup.
You want comfort you I know the answer. Oh no, I know the senior men's rate and the answer because well, some shares us $500 million no. And it's a Sikano Yakwa team close to $200 million. But a coin say this as a coin, I think I 15%.
15.01%. Drawdown 39.8%. Fiscal, yes, indeed. Fiscal work progress is lagging behind.
And the Sikano over another hole.
Oh, Sikano 198 dear.
Then 198, I hate. And it's fancy 200 million out of 500.
Yes.
And the demand is 15%.
15%. In Dubai and Osha, Omokra contract and suspended November 2024. Ye buyer ye minister enemy ye meeting contract and ye kayana cease of gas contract and assign resume ejuma Western Railway line so. Too far no ye Jacob Messueso. In the from SCS no na captain we are only 13.1 kilometers to Insuta. Inti ejuma ni di guso na sikasem na yire kakra.
That's it. There him be no beto here.
Oh captain the beto here be
be say going forward with the solution. Then when so me the very first day I me say wona oba no. Aya na ye wo agencies and authorities in the Biohua, I say when you be a sebe or what's anim dear no kakra and mete atoforce and kaye na meniaje say show experience over the period na ubitimi aboye say primary ya yewumi then office yibitimi aye aye be me kitiche dwuma no at least free pakadan besinko kumase na wo mo wale na ya fa ba wo ya office na ye sino sandema na ya wo mu sei na ya ba na ye basa anye kura ye wo ring railway Chagana who in Asianka. What's the plan? Okay,
the plan is that I have a very supportive board. Your technical people on board, and I'm a board chairman, so engineer into my vision. Very easy to align.
Okay.
And the good thing is that, Captain, we should not focus our railway over tema to Mpaganaya. Operationalization. Passenger number is a buso. You follow every time from Temahabo all the way to Adome. Temahabo to Afinya, Ibu okre ejebi ho. Because the way is yes service no, passengers are patronizing. But share the cost of construction now, for $447 million. Passengers no, from Temahabo to Afinya, you charge 15 cedis. Into yetimi up to about 8 sorties in a day. Our trains in full. But in reality no, passenger service will not pay for the infrastructure. A crew back pay and a passenger service we are seeing almost subsidized and in Japan. I'm a crew be London over training running 24/7 a year. All the bad transportation economics a derived demand. Into local London, Captain training boa and a party running by running empty. But who know fear cry call London? I would tell you who say meet me sorry I shopping anytime. And anytime you can go to London, go to Oxford Street, no kwa shopping. We work on training my own outing, but training here, Juma. So it creates the impression say this country there I can be here or I can be there. But what they buy hard as a developing nation, what we have to look at is a mining site. Into your share a master plan, I be a master plan, I be connect a mining site. Mami from but offer a master plan a connect capital cities. Capital cities in MYA. In this so far na ye tema to Mpagadan passenger service no. The next step in say yango pombo next year no ye pese ye be test cargo. Ye be for cargo no fitema. E dey akopima kosumo. And in the first part of the policy directive ewo ye manifesto. In ye be for cargo no fit temahabo. E dey akọ Mpagadan. Na voter league transport no afa de kobu pay. Na sa companies na efa ye yinisu nyina no e can say efa your road no so nyina with all these tons no ye be ye fiwo e dia fa ho so sir offer the transit goods are from Ghana Tema to Sahela. We don't have to have the railway passing through we don't have to have the cargo, the level of tonnage no ayewo no be for road no so see a movie. The second step is say we are also reviewing the master plan to make sure say the master plan no connected to our key mining site. Over Western Regional, you were in Suta, you were Pomanse for iron, you were Awaso, you were in all these places, Captain, a place that we can connect by the rail. So that is the next step in the vision. Into the focus and say, yes, baby, is there no passenger service will be any our more tomato Mpagana our more far. But no, it's a social policy. But you have started trial no, and go Pomboa. September next year for the cargo no here we are now for the progressively no here Western region no e dia ko insuta e copy insuta ne asate hole manganese no from insuta e dia ko takra depot ne yi over 300 trucks na fi road no so e dia ko rail intuition is a connected to the mining site for us to be able to raise the revenue. So Captain 1 ton of manganese I haul it from Insutano and the Kotakradi port no $7.50. $7.50. And they crowd almost more 5 million metric tons. Many GMC for transit, they want to move to 10 million metric tons.
Wow.
We eat that 10 million metric tons now. Eddie Faria, Captain, you are looking at $75 million. This is consecutive amount. Main Kano, Kesiema, Main Kazobia, a consecutive amount. And the potential is there. But what we need is a political will to be able to move. And I think that with the political will, no, His Excellency the President is providing that. And we are trying to revive the industry. Although very difficult, but we are trying to.
How much do you need? Over a period of 5 years, how much do you need?
Over a period of 5 years, over Western Region 9, to connect the railway line from where we are at Esweso to Captain, we have 1.8 billion for dollars. Yes, dollars.
Because if $500 million is constructing 72 kilometers. Yes. And doing this all quantitating 1.8 billion.
Yes, in terms of that.
Yes.
It's, maybe where we are now, we can then link it to Awaso, Insuta, Opomanse, and Buankra. The Buankra, before Western, before Boasi Dunkwa Kwanoso, Ako Buankra. We can connect it with 1.8 billion. That includes the permanent way, and then the money, and a signaling for us to manage the traffic capacity on the line. And that kind of money near here. But we also need to be very mindful. They avoid what we call poor structured financing. Over Kenya, Omunomkoje loan of about 15.25% interest rate on about $3 billion. Now they are servicing the loan with about $1 billion in terms of revenue. But they are getting a lot of revenue, over $240 million. But because of the sheer interest rate, the cost of financing, it affected the economy. And you need a cheaper loan, maybe something with what we call partial or full moratorium, maybe for a period of 10 years or another 15 years. Then you can then charge that kind of loan into railway infrastructure to pay it off. But this is part of the discussion that we are having. We need to have, together with the board management, as well as the Ministry of Finance and the ministry, to be able to get what I call a proper financing structure that will help us to make money, but at the same time wouldn't cripple the economy as a whole.
I mean, what's that question? From what you're telling me,
yes.
Then they push you to question railway. What sent you there?
Oh, Captain, I had choices. Yes, I would say I had opportunities. But Osha, Ejuma Maakye for over 17 years now. Osha, my son, I travel from Takoradi Port to Kohamale on the road. I spent 7 months on my own, 2022, 2023, just to envisage the opportunities. And the environment core is just for me to make an impact. Make an impact and create opportunities. I believe, say, over time to impact and crana. I mean, for example, we created over 180 opportunities for people. There were platform attendants, there were ticketing officers, station officers, security people. This is opportunity. And whilst I could probably any engineering management sector be I can fit, but what I've done technically and what I think I am competent in, I meet me about my new railway. And what drive me there, is just to make an impact in the country.
Because everyone was
yes.
As I want ticket, you want too much.
Mayache,
and my say yes, Susan Ghana, and you know, we sense of a doctor, nurse, engineer, footballer. We crown a president today, went to was a president. Any idea? I anticipate we say, I mean, person train Eduma.
Who say engineer?
No, but it's something. I've met you before first. This is the second time I think we're meeting.
Yes.
And your knowledge, our rail system, super.
Yes.
I hope someone will give you the opportunity and the support to be able to do it and do it well.
I have an excellent management team. I have an excellent board. They buy into the vision, and I have an excellent board chairman. And my minister is very supportive. The Minister Krano, he has got 15 agencies under him. But almost on a weekly basis, he spends close to about 20 or 30% of his time on railway matters. And the support, the support is there. And what we came to meet,
it's a plus or minus $1.8 billion,
Everything connect to Western region. The entirety of Western region to Ashanti region, and we could be earning. See, to me connect from Insuta, upon man say iron. Insuta manganese.
Okay.
Upon man say iron. Awaso, bauxite.
Okay.
In a bauxite.
Okay.
Odi captain Yankopon ya aduma odi momfa crew no nko na odi kohwe trucks nam so Western Region road na yi da wo
be betutu
oh be opa wo be yen de be say because trucks I nam so every day no I ekoport wo eba no edoso enti all this one no offer $10 per ton kra na o kan we nyina boma yemfa say ni nyina 35 million what we call it tons per annum that you can do. You are looking at $350 million consecutive.
Wow.
Yes, consecutive. So the Western Region corridor is the most profitable route in Ghana. There were huge 4 mining sites along the route. And we are making containers out of the crowd. Man can't home. And a man can cocoa exporter will be fee